I'm Cavell Phillips, host of What Works RVA, where we highlight people, places, and things. Today we're here in the beautiful city of Petersburg, the historic city of Petersburg, and of course we're here with three of the most important people, in my opinion, in this city, and that's of course our mayor, Mayor W. Howard Myers, Chief of Police, Chief John Dixon, and then the city manager, William E. Johnson III. Guys, it's great to be here in the city of Petersburg, and I'm excited about I Am Petersburg, Virginia. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But we're here on Van Buren Street where there's some new things happening. We see new homes being built. We're standing here on the porch of a new dwelling here on Van Buren Street here in the city of Petersburg. We mentioned there are new homes, new buildings, new businesses coming to the area. And as we talk with the city mayor here in Petersburg, W. Howard Myers. Mayor Myers, tell us about some of the new homes that are being built. Of course, we see this beautiful one here. How affordable is it? How easy it is for maybe some of the residents to own one of these homes?
We're building 9 more houses here to make it affordable for our residents here, which could be affordable with respect to the rent that you're paying now. The mortgage could be even better. The city is doing everything it can to make residency here in Petersburg a popular opportunity for everybody.
Okay. But City Manager Johnson, there are a lot of folks moving in and out of the area as a result of Fort Lee. There are, of course, college students and their families. And, of course, the city of Petersburg is doing everything it can to make people feel comfortable here in the city, such as providing beautiful homes such as this and other dwellings.
Definitely. The mayor and council at his last council meeting approved funding through community development block grants that would allow potential first-time home buyers to pay lesser on the cost of the home.
Right.
As they work with our real estate company that we've hired last year and going through the Petersburg Redevelopment Housing Authority, it's an excellent opportunity for individuals who are now renting to become homeowners and have pride in their new home.
And are there other areas here in Petersburg where we might find new homes such as this?
Well, we have a host of vacant lots that are owned by the city, and especially here in Ward 5. I know for a fact over between Gressy Street and Mistletoe Street, that's probably, right now, we're ready to sell 20 lots at a very good price. As I said earlier, our real estate company is promoting that. Information is on the website. Mm-hmm. So if you want to build a home or purchase a new home, Petersburg is the place to be.
Petersburg is the place to be. And of course, in addition to inviting people to come, live here, work here, play in the city of Petersburg, of course we rely heavily upon our city police, and we have Chief John Dixon here. And Chief Dixon, some of the things that your agency, police department, some of the things you're doing to make Petersburg more inviting.
One, we focus on quality of life issues now, Cabell. I think it's so important that we look at quality of life and how people can feel comfortable, how families can purchase these houses and be a part of the city. We definitely focus on community policing as one of our philosophies within the police department to make sure that we and the community are one and we join together to continue to be one. So we focus on those type of things, and we welcome all people to come live, work, and play in the city of Petersburg.
Excellent. Of course, we've been talking about some of the economic things that are being done here in the city of Petersburg. We're talking about safety and things of that nature. You have businesses that are coming to Petersburg to set up shop here, and it's as a result of some of the things that we just mentioned. You're making new homes available, you're making the city a safer place to live, and you even in the last year or so you started a new branding, which is I Am Petersburg, Virginia. How did all of this start, and how did all of this come about?
Well, the unfortunate thing for the city of Petersburg, we had a bad reputation of not being safe, not being very clean, and why would you want to come to Petersburg, Virginia? So we came up with I Am Petersburg, Virginia. So it's an effort to not only educate our citizens here in the city, but most importantly, to promote investors to come to the city of Petersburg, build hotels, bring new jobs, create restaurants, retail. Just an excellent opportunity to capture on our great location. We learned last week, was emphasized this again by a presentation from VDOT, that 100,000 cars per day pass the interchange of I-85 and 95 on a daily basis. So it's an excellent opportunity to get some new traffic here into the city of Petersburg.
And those who travel up and down 95, 85, they get off of exit 52, gateway of the city of Petersburg. What are some of the things that they might see or will enjoy when they come to the city of Petersburg?
Well, when they come to the city of Petersburg, they'll see that we're very interested in revitalizing the city to make it a warm entryway for people to come in and enjoy themselves, enjoy the tourism, enjoying the lifestyle here in Petersburg. We're rebranding the city to make it a destination place.
Absolutely.
For everyone.
This city is a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
We have historic locations. You sit an hour and a half from Washington, D.C., an hour and a half from Virginia Beach, an hour from Charlottesville. What better place to be? You can go to Richmond in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And once we rebuild these assets, we build new hotels, we do the bridge at Exit 52, we fix the gateway into VSU. We take care of the entranceway on 460, the entranceway on Route 36.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a great destination for people to come live, work, and play each and every day.
We're in Old Town Petersburg at this time, and we're here with City Manager William Johnson and Mayor Myers. This is the Southside Depot. Tell us about this building and the rest of it.
Well, here we received the VDOT Transportation Enhancement Grant for $750,000. And with phase one, we'll be redeveloping the Southside Depot. It will be the new home of the National Park Service, contact station. From the green door down, we're in the final stage of negotiating a lease with another developer to do some retail shops, potentially a restaurant at the very end. And on phase two, this will be created as a small outdoor open activity area for different events, different activities here in the city of Petersburg. Just on the other side of the Civic Center here will be our microbrewery. A local developer, Dave McCormick, is going to invest roughly $6.5 million to bring that to fruition here in the city of Petersburg. Oh, and the chief, one of the reasons we're able to do this is the chief and his team has done an outstanding job of keeping the community safe, community policing, getting the communities involved. Chief, why don't you tell them about the Citizen Police Academy about to kick off?
All right, the Citizens Police Academy, what's so unique about that, one, it helps with the transparency between the police organizations and our community. It allows the community to be a part of what goes on in the police department, to see the different divisions, to see the different projects that we have going on, and to actually participate in it. So that is, one key element that we do to make sure that we have transparency within our police organization, as well as, to connect with our communities.
Here is on Cockade Alley, is Brick House Run, another one of our fine eating establishments. Directly behind us here is Wabi Sabi, a great restaurant. Matter of fact, the owner of that over on Sycamore Street is hopefully another 120 days we'll be opening the Raging Cajun Steakhouse. Immediately behind us, you can see here Andrade's, who has outdoor entertainment, live outdoor entertainment. He puts up a tent. Directly down the street there is Maria's, the Italian restaurant, who move across the street to a larger facility. In her place, moved in 16 West. We also have a long-standing restaurant called the Black Swan, and there's a host of different foodies downtown. Long Streets, Alibi, Alexander's, the Dixie Bakery. Less than a mile from here, we have the Buttermilk Pastry, and they opened a therapeutic massage. We have another therapeutic massage facility here. So it's a lot of different things that you can do right here in Old Town Petersburg.
And Petersburg is certainly more historical than some folks may even know. And certainly coming to the city of Petersburg, they can not only see what treasures lie here in Petersburg, but then they can come here to the kiosk and read all of this rich history. There are people who reside within 30 miles of Petersburg, don't know the history of Petersburg.
Oh, definitely. And one other thing we're going to be kicking off in the next 90 to 120 days, we received a grant for 3 rubber wheel trolleys. So once we redevelop the Southside Depot and have the National Park Service, we'll be able to pick you up from here, take you out on Route 36, actually to visit the National Park Service, and then bring you back.
That's awesome.
So you can start here and go out to the Park Service. We have the ability to move people around and throughout the community.
Yes. That's here again, another great attraction here in the city of Petersburg. You can shop, work, play, eat great food, and then of course get in on a lot of the great history that's here in the city of Petersburg.
And learn how the city of Petersburg have changed this entire country. You know, both from the Civil War to the African American participation in the Civil War. There's a lot of. I mean, I grew up in Richmond, and when I first got, I said, "Wow, why do we go to Jamestown every year? We should have came to Petersburg."
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
So I mean, it's a host of history right here in our great city.
Absolutely. Well, as you've heard and as you've seen, there's lots going on here in the city of Petersburg. We want you to visit this beautiful city. Take I-95 or I-85, come off exit 52 to the city of Petersburg. You'll be glad that you did. Lots of great places to eat, entertainment, and sporting events. Also visit their website, impetersburg.com. And of course, you can continue to watch us here on What Works RVA. And guys, come on, let's say it together.
I am Petersburg.